先帝创业未半，而中道崩殂。
先帝创业未半，而中道崩殂。
今天下三分，益州疲弊。
今天下三分，益州疲弊。
此诚危急存亡之秋也。
此诚危急存亡之秋也。
然，侍卫之臣不懈于内。
然，侍卫之臣不懈于内。
忠志之士，
司马懿竟然穿上了那女裙。
忠志之士，忘身于外。
Hello everyone! Oh, we're back sooner than I expected with some more Fate Grand Order. The reason is simple. I want to give an update. Apparently they're starting the new event, the Valentine's one, real soon. A lot sooner than I thought. We're having a stream on the 29th, and because of that, or no, the 31st rather. But because of that, they might be starting the actual event on February 1st, which means I might be here for the most of it. Hooray! Also, when is this? The first? Is that like... When's that? Is that tomorrow for us? 10 quartz tomorrow? Don't mind if I do. Or is it today? It is today! Yay! I need quartz. I'm a little quartz whore, and the reason why is quite simple. Well, also, I have to grab some of these items from here. I think there is a bunch of quartz in here. We got some prisms. We got some foos. I don't have them all yet. Actually, I think I might have them all. Look at all these things. Look at all these things. Oh my goodness. So many items in here. Hot dang. Oh, geez. Yeah, those are good to get. Yeah, so, but because of that, I want to get enough quartz to better my chances at getting... Is it even here? I don't think it is. They don't even say that it is. Well, they already showed off. We're getting freaking Bazit. Let's go. I don't even think they're hiding her. So, on that note, first off, though, I did get a bunch of rare prisms. I don't think there's anything here that I need. Yeah, not really. Though I will... You know what? This is one... I'm going to get this one here just to get it for now, right? I'm not going to do it just yet, but I will do that in the future. Faux show. Anything else that I really need? Not really. I'm going to hold on to these rare prisms then. Dressmaking, there's new ones here. Oh, I think it's just these new ones that I already got. The only ones that I don't have are these ones. Do them in the future when I unlock him. But okay. First off, we do have the trial quest for Arjuna and Karna there, which I'm curious about. They gave it to us, which means it's canon. So we'll see what that means. Curious. Alright, so let's just start with this. Someday to save the planet. I'm guessing, yeah, we gotta use you. And we'll just go with... I guess I can turn Kill Saber back into my actual Kill Saber team. Right? Throw it in the back. This was my grinding team for that there. Let's go with by class... I also gotta not throw away, but put away all my extra grays. Let's go with, you're really good. And, you know what, honestly, you two, real strong. Sure, you don't know, we'll go with that. With you, we'll go, sure, that works. And in the back, we'll throw in, sure. Sure, okay. Sounds good. This should work out. Alright, what's up with the trial quest here? What's the story? Why did they give it to us? Because again, it feels pretty strange they give this to us for no reason. Well, they said it was because of the Part 1 enhancements. So meaning that, again, this is like just like the Demon Tower event and like Musashi's trial quest. Like, they are ones that are like canon. That moment, I continue to repeat that moment. Throughout the continued repetition of human history, that moment in my life, even if it is insignificant in all that has happened, even if it was just me slaying my enemy, the indescribable sadness, anger, happiness, and more than anything, relief, I can still remember it. Relief. Yes, that can only be called relief. Like when a scab is torn off, it's an odd pleasure. The fear that sent a shiver up my spine, it too has vanished into thin air. But I was unable to touch the arrow that I myself had shot, nor was I able to claim his head. I could only stand there dazed and accept the glorious victory. I mean, it's obviously talking about, yeah, that one moment with Arjuna. Wake up, good fellow. Good fellow? Whoa. Are you all right? Napping during a storm such as this? You must have some nerves of steel. Who are you, person I'm just being introduced to? I'm not sure how to answer that. You see, I'm not entirely sure myself. I'm a nameless man. The only thing I remember is that I am an archer servant. I also have no idea where the ship will take us. Though I am a servant, I don't even know who I am. It does seem that you are my master. If possible, may I accompany you for a while? Yeah, where's Mash? I need her! Mash, I'm not sure. There may be someone else inside this ship. Master, are you here, Master? There you are, my security blanket. Senpai! Who is that? My charming Kohai. Don't they usually put a U for Kohai? Do you feel like they usually do? They usually don't spell it like that. What? Charming Kohai? Oh, I am hardly that. No, I am still very much your servant. You must call me dependable. But at any rate, thank you. You can tell this is early writing. There's something about it. Foo! Here's our situation, Master. Apparently, during the race shift, we were blown off course by a strange singularity. Unfortunately, we're unable to contact the doctor. By the way, who is that person? He looks like a well-known servant somehow. Unfortunately, I seem to have left my identity behind. However, I do know that I'm an archer. As you can see, I carry a bow for a weapon, so quite obviously I am. Yeah, I mean, obviously having a bow and arrow means you're an archer. It's not like there's bow and arrow using servants who are assassins or anything. That'd be freaking weird, especially if they're from India. That'd be weird. Well, excuse me. I don't mean to sound rude, but that's not a class that can be determined by one's weapon. Yep. In this world where an archer can wield 2 swords or strike with a club, and even hurl valuable treasures at random, it's a bit premature to assume you're an archer just because you carry a bow. I'm surprised they are just saying that. There is quite a variety of heroes in the world, it seems. By the way, Senpai, what were you doing? Were you napping? That is so like you, Senpai. You've been like that since I found you asleep in the corridor at Caldia. There's no way I can even relax. In fact, I feel a little sick. No matter how many times I've been through this, I still can't get used to a ship deck during a storm. Though the ship is quite sturdy, there could still be trouble if the storm continues. What was that? A ghost-type enemy. Excuse me, but we could use your help. You can tell it's early writing. Oh my god. There's something about it, right? There's something about the way that some of these early quest lines are, or like the writing is, you can tell it's like, it's a little too literal, and it's not coming across as natural, right? Once you get to like late, you know, I'd say the late America, maybe even early London. That's when I would say the game finds its tone. But anything before that, it feels really awkward. And I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is, right? It's from an era when this game was just kind of the way it is. And then it kind of, they started putting in more effort. So it is what it is. But it is very clear. All right, let's see how much you're going to get from this. Not a ton. Okay. Battle 3 of 3. Whoa, more ghosties. If only we had the ability to nuke them from orbit. Blow 'em up. Okay. Thank you. Nice thing is, a lot of these early ones are going to be mad easy with our current servants. That is just how it is. Look at how many, look how much I have for Oberon. This is wild. The power of being a servant that I use for grinding, right? Bond grinding is nutso. Okay. Next one. Well, I'm going to put you. And you know what? I'm going to just switch out you with, because I'm going to need a good saber who can do some good stuff. I'm just going to throw you on because you could do some wild things. And also, is this the suit that I like? Yes, it is. We're good. All right. Cool. So I guess they were they added to the game at the same time? Is this like when they were both added? Because I always sort of assumed Karna and maybe Arjuna were like launch servants, but maybe not. I honestly, anything before when I played, I don't really know the order of when they joined. We've annihilated them. Well done, Master. How humiliating. I was hardly any help at all. I'm so ashamed. Well, I mean, we did bring a super cracked out Gilgamesh. No, not at all. I'm just glad we're all right. Don't you want to fight? A skilled master must be able to understand a servant, even if the servant is not their own. That's right, for me. Battle carries only melancholy with it. Why's that? I know not my true name, nor how many Holy Grail wars I fought, nor how many I emerged from victorious. But I don't think I have been defeated. I have the utmost confidence in my abilities. This dude doesn't remember what happened in Samurai Remnant. If I suffered a terrible defeat, Master would have ordered me to commit the S word. Talk about confidence, but when he says it's not a lie, Senpai. Perhaps I remained undefeated when I was alive as well. That's precisely why it all feels so empty. Whether I'm victorious or defeated, it is all just an infinitesimal ship washed away by the enormous waves of time. The joy of victory has no meaning. The humiliation of defeat has no meaning. Therefore, nothing has any meaning. Even your life now? That's right. It's not easy for me to say, but that is the present condition I am in. If it were not for your presence, Master, I most likely would have abandoned the battle. That's not true, Archer. You are not a warrior unafraid of death. Who is that? The man you are now is not someone unafraid of death. You merely have not seen death. You achieved so much glory so easily with so little challenge that you ended up tired of life. Your philosophy has led you to nothing more than desperation. You merely have a low opinion of your own existence. That's not even martyrdom. I won't allow you to take that path. Who are you? No, wait, who am I? How infuriating. Even though I proclaim the truth, you still do not understand. The one and only person in the world that I cannot accept. That person is you, Bowman. Ugh. They're fighting. A wild and crude shot. Is it the best you can do? You'd better restring your bow. Archer! Calm down, please. He's not an ally, but that doesn't make him an enemy. I know that, but that man, I won't stand for him. I cannot stand your presence. For whatever reason, I cannot stand your presence. Now that's a little more like it. That fury, that unreasonable malevolence. That arrogance is what makes you who you are. That aura of righteous anger is most fitting for the man who carries that bow. Fire away without reservation. Come on, don't hold back. I won't pull any punches either. I will run my shadow lance through your throat. This is strange, because right now, I'm battling Arjuna in Fate Extra CCC. I don't think he'd speak like this. But then again, this is the fact that he's seeing his most hated enemy. Well, not really most hated, but kind of, maybe hated. Heated. Let's go heated, not hated, you know? They get heated from seeing each other. Let's just grab a bunch of this. Thank you, Gil. You get some. You're at 50. Okay. Alright. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And then bam! Wham bam! Nice hundo. You'll love to see it. Probably won't need anything else after that. I was gonna see about like bringing in an Oberon to do like crazy damage, but no, oh my god, we're super not gonna need. Heck, we're not gonna need anything else besides this. This is all we're gonna need. You're good. You're good. I don't even need any other cards or anything. This'll finish it. This attack is so strong. That's what I expected. I was even using her for grinding the, like any node in the event that we just did. Any node that's not a archer, she can pretty much beat herself with my Buster looping team. It's kind of nuts. A tenacity that ignores class affinity. Our fates are truly intertwined. I didn't even see that he had that. What? But that is all for now. We must each again inquire of the Bhagavad Gita. We can continue this after that is finished. The master over there, and the one who watched over the master. I know it may be a burden for you, but I want you to guide him. You're the only ones who can do it. But do you need guidance as well? It's unnecessary, but I do appreciate the offer. As long as that man is present, I will be your enemy. The same is true if reversed as well. A hated enemy is a necessary ingredient of myth. I am truly used to playing that part. Huh. Master, a while ago I said that I had tired of living. That is the sincere truth. My thirst for battle has also faded. However, even so, I cannot abide that Lancer. I know this feeling I have is unreasonable. That man is most certainly a righteous person. He is recognized by the people and is a hero that devotes himself to doing virtuous deeds. But still, I truly, for some reason, want to battle him. No, it's not a desire to battle. I want to deny him. Deny all of him, everything. I am certain this is an unforgivable request. This is an improper desire. It's not improper. We all got our rivals. Not improper, what do you mean? Then you should go on a quest for that answer. A quest through America, and then India. Go on a quest. You may be right. To find out who that man is that boils my blood, and to find out who I am, I should search for those answers. It's clear because your heart has cleared. Seems the storm has passed as well as if waking from a dream. I am ever a wanderer. If we meet again in reality, I'd be glad if we could find those answers together. Farewell, my master. I look forward to the day that we may meet again. Yeah, I'm not summoning you anytime soon, bucko. I'm gonna be super real. I have no desire. I'm sorry. Now, your berserker form, that's a different story. But, yeah, no, not much for you right now. Thank you for the summon ticket, though. And the little bit. Oh, frick. Oh, wait, there's two. Wait. Oh. I find my way in desperation. Really? Okay. Is this gonna be the same thing but opposite? Huh. Okay. Sure. Let's give it a shot. Wait. Oh, is it this one literally just nothing? I mean, cool. Thanks, I guess. We'll just do this real fast because this will take no time. That is pretty funny. It's like, here's, you fighting this thing with all this story. And then they're just like, oh, frick, we also got to do one for the other guy who we put in shadows. All right, just have him do some battles. I'll just do this. Are we going to get another thing for it? If so, I'll take it. Do a thing. I mean, I've used you enough that I know what's going on. It'll be also a nice reminder of, some of the moves that we definitely won't be seeing in CCC. His design being so different in CCC is so interesting, and it literally comes down to the PSP couldn't give him his, like, cape. Like, that's just all that it is. That's funny, because, yeah, like, that would prevent it, huh? As if his crits we kill, it we did, yay. Sometimes console limitations breed innovation. I still say that that's a good thing. I know some people disagree. Some people say that it should be, you know, everything should always be on the best that it can be. I disagree. I think that through limitations, we get to see brilliant things, you know. Basically what I'm saying is stop trying to make games photorealistic and make them look good on whatever system they're on. Give them an art style, please. That's all I'm saying. Alright. So, 3 quests. Let us see. Is it just another one? Yeah, and it's for another ticket, so like freaking yeah, I'm gonna do it. So right now Dantes is in the summon there. So because they're doing the Phantom Tower, the Dantes Tower there, the rerun on that. Now that that's permanently added to the game, that's cool. That's really nice. Will I do it again? No. Did it once for the story. I'm not gonna do it again otherwise. Again. Before the end of this game, I am planning to do a thing where I have downloaded videos of some of the previous events that I missed, which is good. You know, because I got them from another YouTuber there, so I won't have them with another like I won't have my name. So when I read it, I'll just maybe do it myself there. Just say my name. That said, you know, I think I'm gonna just hold off on that for later because, like for example, we have all these interludes to do, right? So if I'm ever in a situation where I somehow dry up everything, actually, well, you know what I might do? When we get the yeah, no, that's a good idea. I think when we get the welfare servants, the reruns on them. Right? Not just like being able to buy them because that's being added to been added to Japan. There's a shooting star back there. I never noticed that in battle. When they get added, maybe I read the story and then I redeem the character. I think that makes sense, right? Because it's only ones that have welfares that I'm really interested in, you know. Yeah, I think that's a smart idea. All right, that was 2 summon tickets. That's worth it. We'll hold on to you because we'll do that later. For now, though. Interlude time. Now, again, I kind of want to focus on ones that I'm going to use, and so as such, I said I would do it, and I'm going to do it now. I do need to do Mev's, because Mev's is pretty good, but yours has some pretty good stuff. I am slightly worried about the music that you bring. I am slightly worried. If that's the case, I'm going to stop it. I'll go back and fix it there. Wait, comma? Okay, it's not an upgrade for her. Looking for any other 5 stars. No. We'll be able to do yours soon. Not yet, but soon. But yeah, for now, we will do yours. If yours has music, I'm going to exit, stop the music, and go back in. We'll see. I don't think it should. Okay, we're good. At least for now. There it is, finally. Some of the details might be different, but they actually use modern technology here. And they actually use modern technology here, but it's still the same old clock tower methods at heart. I guess Flat didn't waste his time telling me all about all this stuff after all. Did Flat go to the Wandering Sea? Anyway, I'm relieved to see their old security habits are the same as ever. I think this is Reines speaking. Now let's see what we've got. Requesting disclosure of pseudo-servant research data. Really? This sounds important. Hello? Huh? Professor? What are you doing? Professor! Tanner, was it? Yeah, did you not even put my name in your memory? Recognizing speakers, Master Tanner. What can I do for you, Master Tanner? This is Tremau. This is Tremau in disguise. Are you feeling alright, Professor? It would seem the jig is up. Huh? I knew it! It's a metal slime, quick, get it. Big experience. Tremau, get back here! Damn, she got away. If that's you, Professor, then who was that? Oh, come on, you know who that is. That was Tremau, aka Volume Hydragargium, which people have told me is not a fake word, but this is the real... You know Mercury is Hg on a periodic table, because Hydrargium or whatever? Yeah, I still don't know how to say it. I don't care. I'm going to call it the Hydrargium, okay? The Elmaloy family's ultimate mystic code. She's my personal weapon, computer, and all-purpose maid. And as you'd expect from an ultimate mystic code, she does a great job at all that stuff. But now, she just up and ran away on me. How does a mystic code decide to run away? No need to say anything more. I might not look like it, but trust me, I'm embarrassed enough as it is. If you haven't yet learned to recognize when a fair maiden is feeling ashamed, you really should. Anyway, now that I missed the chance to nab her... Ah! Well, that didn't take long. Oh, frick. Oh! This is gonna be good. Pseudo-servant detected. Proceeding with data collection. What's the meaning of this, Tremau? Great, just great. Reines, don't tell me you're behind this. Damn it, of all the people I hoped wouldn't find out about this. Wait, were you writing essays in the cafeteria again? It's an old habit of mine. These words come on much easily when I've got something to munch on. Besides, the cafeteria sandwiches are just too good. I can't resist them. I'd say the ones from the cafeteria on Druid Street would give them a run for the money, but I got it. Anyway, why are you still writing essays for? Did you forget you're a servant now? I can't help it. When I make a new discovery, I can't relax till I've written it down for posterity. Fair enough. It's not like your obsessive tendencies or anything new at this point. Anyway, now that the code's out of the bag, brother, why don't you give me a hand getting it back in? Data collection obstacle detected. Initiating ability-based obstacle elimination procedure. Whoa! What? Oh! Now it's pretending to be Ishtar and Par! Volume Hydrargium only imitates outer appearances. I should be able to get it back once it's defeated. On that note, since Tremau isn't here with me and I'm sitting this one out, so I'm counting on you to defeat her instead. Good luck! What have you pulled me into now? Alright, people are gonna scream at me. It's gonna be said a lot. Mercury name pronunciation. I'm Googling it. How do you pronounce this? Nope, that's not Latin. Okay, how do you pronounce it? Tell me how to pronounce it. Dictionary.com. I don't want to use a YouTube video. It's gonna load forever. Can you load, please? Okay, please tell me.
Hydrargium.
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 Hydrargium. Okay. Hydrargium. Hydrargium. That's fun to say. Little hydrargium with the boys. Okay. I'm committing that to memory. He lied through his teeth as he said that. Hydrargium. It's the fact it's 4 syllables. Hydrargium. Right? It's like that's the part that gets me. Then again, I guess because I think I was saying hydrargium, which is like sounds like a flower. Okay, let's see here. I am going to be big silly and simply do that. You get that. Get that. You get that. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that. So how about that new mommy? How about that new... You know what I'm talking about. I love her ascensions. Real good. Real strong. I know some people aren't happy she's lost her tiredness, but I think she looks real good. Also, I apologize if my chair is squeaky during this part. My regular gamer chair is currently... I washed it, and now it is in front of a fan. Now, considering they are both Mystic, this should deal big damage, right? I don't see a modifier. Actually, maybe it was there. I couldn't tell. You're dead anyways. Alright. Nice. Easy peasy. Thank you. I'll take that. Oh, just blew him up. I wonder if we're gonna get other pseudo-servants. Well, I've got this part of Trim back now, but 80% of her main body is still out there. Still, something's definitely better than nothing. I can use this 20% to track the rest, as well as do some fighting myself. What's going on here, Reines? Did you say Trimau was missing? As it turns out, did you know Mystic Codes can run away? It did what? What kind of mage lets their own Mystic Code run away from them? What kind? You're looking at her right here, brother. You do seem oddly proud of that. Don't say it. I'll ask you again. What's going on here, Reines? Well, it started when I decided to do a little research. What kind of research? Come on, brother. The world we're in may be a little different from ours, but you still know the clock tower's inner workings just as well as I do. In spite of everything, you're still Lord Elmalor of the clock tower, and I'm the next in line. So we both know a thing or two about the clock tower's unique security practices. What's your point? Long story short, I decided to try my hand at hacking into Kaldia's secret database this time. I think we might need the long version of that, please. Hey, come on, aren't you curious what they've gotten there too? Considering they were hiding frickin' Nero Chaos in there, yeah? Yeah. There you go. But unfortunately, the central sector where they keep all the juicy stuff was too well protected. And based on those unusual security ticks I saw, I'm pretty sure Marisbury himself had a hand in it. This feels pretty important for the story. Still, it wasn't enough to stop me from getting a peek at a tiny bit of their research data. What kind of data, Reines? Taking the bait now, have we, brother? Personally, I was interested in the nature of servants. Lord Sima-Yi and I have actually been discussing it among ourselves for some time now. Indeed, I too have found it to be quite a fascinating question. You too, Sima-Yi? I thought your eyes were supposed to change color. Specifically pseudo-servants. Because those were never a thing in our world. Pseudo-servants were never a thing in the world of, like, Stay Night? I guess so, huh? There's probably some close cases. Is that why Trimau turned into Ishtar and Parvati? And pseudo-servants like us, where most of the host's body original personality is still intact, are the rarest pattern of all. Which is why I thought we might have room to try some exploits. Exploits? There, I just finished my analysis. Now we can go up to Trimau. I'll explain the rest on the way. Come on, my pupil. Let's get going. You too, brother. I'm not getting out of this, am I? Why, surely a kind and considerate brother like yourself could never be so cruel as to leave his angelic little sister to fend for herself, could you? Angelic! Oh, sibling relationships. Oh, we're still going. The simulator? It looks like Trimau activated it. Damn it. So you use the volume in? Volume in? I've already frickin' forgotten. I've also said volume a couple times, but it's volume in. Hydrargyrum. That's it, hydrargyrum. Damn it, so use the volume in I can't say this. Volume in hydrargyrum. This is an evil word to say. To hack in. They can do that too? That's a good question. I know Cable that Mystic Code is all too well. It was my own mentor's masterpiece, after all. It looks like it went to 19th century London. The same time period as the fourth singularity, You're certain this wasn't a ray shift? As far as I can tell from the data. Although there are some odd minor fluctuations here. What could those mean? Questions for later, I'm afraid. Come on. God, the writing... Again, you want to talk writing quality difference. Just play an old thing versus a new thing. It's huge. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? I'm not using you. Why is the formation limited? What's the limit? Is it just saying can't use MASH, perhaps? Also, 120 on Kama. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to use my servant. Thank you for that option. I love it when we get that option. That's a good option. I'll give you... for memes, no. I'm not going to give you the meme one. Honestly, I don't really need more than 3. Let's see here. This team should have no issues. We'll just do this. Watch it actually be difficult. That'd be weird. Yep, this is definitely London. And based on the local architecture, it would seem the 19th century setting was accurate as well. I don't see any other people around. Is that part of the settings too? Why would the volume and hydrology come here? I'm just giving up. I have no idea. Aside from lack of people, there doesn't seem to be anything strange or out of place. What's your tracking spell say? Thanks to that bit I gathered earlier, I was able to get Tremau's coordinates, but it's still going to take a little time to find her. It seems now would be a good time for you to tell us more about this research of yours. Damn, so you didn't forget about that, huh? Basically, like I said before, it boils down to how we can take advantage of pseudo-servants' unique characteristics. Like what? Most servants never grow or change. And why would they? They're all dead after all. The moment they're inscribed in the throne and given a servant class, their form is pretty much set in stone. They can level up, sure, but that's really just a way of showing how close they are to their true capabilities. But the same isn't true for us pseudo-servants, is it? We're simultaneously dead, yet not dead, alive and not alive. I see. That's where the volume in Hydrargium comes in. It belongs to you, not Sima Yi. Exactly. I figured if I played my cards right, I could find a way to boost my combat capabilities. And I thought the same, which is why I decided to help investigate this idea. Specifically, I was adjusting data to better acclimate the volume I'm gonna try one more time. Volume in Hydrargium. There we go. To my own spirit origin. Both the volume in Hydrargium and Lady Reines Hydrargium and Lady Reines are old hands at that sort of tweaking, so if all goes well, it should unlock some new possibilities. I can't tell. That sounds like something you would do, or something Lord Sima Yi would do. Either way, that's no exploit. That's an out-and-out cheat. I'm surprised you disapprove, brother. I thought you liked video games. Video games are designed with their own respective rules, and those rules need to be followed. One careless move and you can end up destroying your entire spirit origin. Please, Lord Sima Yi, try to talk some sense into... Hey, can you guys hear me? Oh, Da Vinci. I saw the simulator was booted up all of a sudden. Is something wrong? Well... Wait, I'll explain that part. She's gonna lie. Now I see. I'm surprised that volume and Hydrargium... I swear to God, I need to have Hydrargium. I need to have this pronunciation guide up. My brain can't let it stick. Hydrargium. I'm surprised that volume and Hydrargium would run amok on her own like that. I'm just going to say Tremau from now on. I'm just going to say Tremau. That's her name. I must have made a mistake with one of her settings or something. Believe me, I feel very silly. Let's just keep the fact I was hacking into Kalia's database between you, me, and my brother. Okay, I knew it. Huh. Okay, got it. Now that I know what's going on, I'll keep an eye on all your vitals from here, too. That was too close. Looks like your tracking spell's reacting again. Huh, she's south of here, near Regent's Park. Come on, we'd better hurry. Oh, a fish and chips stand. Damn if it doesn't smell good. Yo, I had fish and chips in London. It is damn good. My favorite part was the mushy peas. Those are so good. Go buy me some, will you, pupil? Wait, it does smell good, but aren't we kind of busy now? Also, can we eat in the simulator? That raises many questions. That's exactly why I need a snack to keep our energy up. Never mind, there's no one working it. Maybe this is another odd simulator setting. Then again, it really seems as though someone was cooking here just a few minutes ago. Maybe they're doing their best to Mary Celeste crew impression? I don't get that joke. Who? I'm Googling that. Mary Celeste? Who is that? Is this... Mary Celeste was a Canadian-built, American-registered brigantine that was discovered adrift and deserted in 1872. Oh, it's like one of those the crew all disappeared sort of things. Oh, interesting. I thought that was the chick from like the Great American Bake Off or Great British Bake Off. I was like, that'd be a weird one, but then again, we got Hugh Hefner recently. Oh, she's just cooking. I'll have to pour on the vinegar to tamp down this delicious smell. I'll really have to pour on the vinegar to tamp down the delicious smell this freshly fried fish is putting out. You're already digging in? I'm just showing the food its due respect. Yum, it's piping hot and perfectly flaky. I can taste the delicious oils with every bite of the fish, and these steaming hot chips are salted perfectly. If this stand's proprietor were here, I'd be breaking out my Reines stamp of approval. Oi! You're making fish and chips, aren't ya? Aye? What the? To be fair, the smell of fish and chips will get you. God, this is making me want fish and chips. I don't even like fish. I think that's the thing. Like, I don't really like fish, but fish and chips can get it, right? Fish is tough because, for me, fish can be done right, but fish can be done wrong. Any version of fish that include bones is done wrong in my eyes. And I know people are like, oh, but no, it's like, whoa. Oh, interesting. Actually, I was gonna say, these guys actually look tough, but no, we're fine. How much can you get with you? Oh yeah, we'll get this with you. Wait, you're single target, aren't you? You are. So instead, let's just do this with you. Just try and kill you like this. Actually, I might wait a turn to deal with their meters here. Yeah, just do this to start. We'll do that next turn. Okay. You're not dead, but the next one will be. Okay. That should be enough to get Kama's super too, so we'll go with this. Actually, let's not use that just yet. Let's go kill. Do that. Yeah, no, there's people that say, like, you know, if you're having fish and chips, it needs to have, or not fish, but you're having fish, right? Because removing the bones is like it makes it more manufactured and stuff. I disagree. I think bones in fish are kind of gross. Please get rid of them for me, right? It's how I am. I understand, right? But I think the mark of a real good chef is one who recognizes that, you know, not everything has to be this, like, super hoity-toity, you know, expert-made chef food. That there is not only appeal to, but value in cheap fast food, right? I think it's important to recognize that. I might look for a fish and chips place after. That's going to be real tough. Because even though I'm in a place... I'm on a coastal city where fish is a big thing, but they make it like the full fish. They don't get rid of the bones. And I have a real hard time with that. So we'll have to see. But I'll take a look. These little fella. Wait, you guys aren't pseudo-servants? What the frick? Goo. Now I see. Part of Tremau got into the automated defense systems. Here I thought it was my comeuppance for dining and dashing. Hold it, Reines. Does that mean Tremau has control over the simulator itself? How much of her do you have now? Let me see. This makes just 40%. I guess that means the main unit is still somewhere else then. I knew there had to be more than an odd simulator setting behind the lack of people here. My unreturning formation isn't working right either. You mean Zhu Liang's famous maneuver? Things might look normal here, but there's something going on beneath the surface. It almost feels like a loading screen from a video game. What? Be mad funny if it played a loading screen then. My tracking spell. There you are, Tremau. Huh? It can't be. Whoa. Reines, Tanner. Where are we going? What are we doing? I'll say, so far, this is a real good interlude. Real intriguing. I love these little mini adventures. This one is no battles. That's how you know it's going to be a real good one. Right? What? I'm back in my room. Does that mean the simulator is over? No, it isn't. Take a closer look, Master. This is the old Chaldea. I'm sure of it. Whoa? No, that's not quite right either, brother. Oh no, the red eyes are your I forgot she had mystic eyes. God, I gotta read. God, I gotta read more. What mystic eyes does she have? Reines Elmalloy. Which mystic eyes does she have again? I completely forgot. Let's see here. I'm looking. Doesn't say background. I'm looking for eyes. Where's your eyes here? She possesses a particular kind of mystic eyes that specialize in precision analysis. Okay. All right. I forgot about that. Yeah. I forgot that that was what she had. I thought the red eyes was meant to be her being Sima Yi. No, it's the other way around. This is her normally with her eyes. And yeah. Okay. I completely forgot. Guys, it's been so long since I've watched El Malloy, and like I really want to read the novels because that will really let it set in, but there's so much to get through. Both my mystic eyes and the part of Tremau I collected are reacting. We're definitely still in the simulator. Wait, so then that means who's piloting the plane? I see. So we're in a simulation of the old Chaldea. Da Vinci, can you still hear us? I think we can take this silence as a no. Damn. Brother, you said that London reminded you of a loading screen, right? What if that was a fake-out and Tremau's real goal was to simulate the old Chaldea? If it is, that would explain why she infiltrated the automatic defense systems. I see. So she put up that London as a front while she was secretly building this simulation behind the scenes. But even if she is going haywire right now, I still don't understand why Tremau would go to such lengths. Wait, are we going back to the day when everything happened? Authenticating error. Reattempting authentication error. Authentication attempt limit reached. Locking system. Lockdown protocol halted by root user. Authenticating error. Reattempting authentication error. What the hell? Looks like Tremau's trying to hack into the system, but this... Wait, that's it. Reines. Yes, brother? You saw the last thing Tremau turned into back in London, right? Yeah, I did. Do you know who it was? Because if it was who I think it was, she's someone Tanner knows too. Wait, you don't mean... Olga Marie? So you figured it out, huh? Makes sense. I'm sure you knew her a lot better than I did. It was Chaldea's former director, Olga Marie Animosphere. That's interesting with the current plot. Of course, she is, you know, a character that's seen in both the El Malloy stuff and FGO, so... Ryder? I barely know her. Alright. Go Joshua, buddy. I need you to take a break. Give me that 120 comma, because why not? And just to be careful, because if that last one is any indication, these might actually be slightly difficult. Slightly. Just slightly. I could also go with team funny, you know, funny meme for the lore, but let's go. Okay, let's go with probably a Hime just as a backup for helping out, and let's see. Blow up as a final thing just in case? Sure, we'll have you just explode yourself. Right, blow yourself to heck up. Alright, cool. Let's go. Looks like we managed to avoid any obstructions. Are you two ready? It's blue. Director. Yeah. This is also a good flashback for, you know, again, the current events. Hi, Tramau. Sorry it took so long. The only reason Tramau went haywire is because she's not working properly. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. Tramau ended up like this because she was carrying out your orders. You ordered her to do this, Professor? We had it backwards. You said you couldn't get into the Central Sector's data, right? In other words, Tramau wasn't able to break through the new Chaldea's security. So in response, she made a place where she might be able to. The old Chaldea. Instead of trying to get past the new security measures, she decided to use a simulator to create a route where she could get past the old ones. No way, that's ridiculous, but kinda cool. Is it even possible to bypass security that way? It depends, but it wouldn't be the first time this kind of scam has worked, either with magecraft or computers. I see. So if there's a flaw in the simulator's security, she might be able to use that to gain access. This raises so many questions about what we can do with the simulator. Whether it's actually the case or not, it must be what Tramau was thinking when she did all this. Can Mystic Codes really think like that? Tramau can. We had Flat help make her a personality. We showed her Terminator 2. Yeah, we've heard. Oh, Flat was one of Brother's pupils, by the way. The Elmaloy class was actually pretty popular, believe it or not. He might be summonable one day, but we'll see. Was that last part really necessary? Anyway, I can assure you that Tramau's thought processes are impossibly flexible compared to those of standard AI. She can draw hands no problem. Unfortunately, if she's going haywire now, that means there's also no telling what she might try next. We'll need to be very careful. Well, come on, Tramau, say something. You're sure she's actually the volume in One more time. I've already lost it. Okay, here it is. Hydrargyrum. You sure that's really the volume in Hydrargyrum, right? Positive. I'm also sure you know that just as well as I do. She's what Reines was hiding. There's something you're still not telling us, isn't there? Yes, you were in an important position at the clock tower, and you do know a lot about high-level security. But that doesn't mean you can just breeze past Chaldea's security measures like they're nothing. Which means there's something else you're keeping from us that allowed Tramau to get through. What's that? I'll tell you. Reines here didn't just know how Chaldea's security system was set up. She also knew Olga Marie's habits from her own world. Didn't you? Well, this is embarrassing. There are a number of differences in this world, but in my world, yes, Olga Marie and I were very close. You and Olga Marie, huh? Well, relatively close. As mages, we both had our share of secrets, so we couldn't open up that much. But we were still close enough to know each other's quirks, and I could see them all over Chaldea's security. Man, This brings back memories. As the next lords-in-waiting for our respective families, you and I used to deceive each other all the time. And as mages from the same generation, we also always had lots to talk about. Reines, this Olga Marie isn't... I know, brother. It's just the volume in Hydrarchurum that looks like her. I got it, yes. Besides, I never even knew this world's Olga Marie. I took a look at her file once, and she and my counterpart from this world's paths barely crossed at all. Oh, interesting. Okay. She never got on the train here, and never did take part in the grand role with me. Authenticating error. Reattempting authentication error. That's why I can't fully get through this Caldea's security. The Marie I knew might look like the one from this world, but she's a completely different person. That's why I... Mage threat detected. Eliminating. Ugh. Professor! Don't worry, I'm fine. As I was saying, that's why I'm going to tear you apart. 7 holes are bored into the primordial chaos. There are poisonous women to great men. Never is there a time when the sun nor moon is set. Behold my tactics. Unspoken formation release. There she is. Tremau's back to normal. Now I see. See me use Noble Phantasm to expose an enemy's weakness, so Tremau was imitating Olga Marie because she was Caldea's weakness. Not exactly. I only meant for Tremau to imitate Olga Marie's habits. I never planned for her to imitate Olga Marie herself. When she tried, she got stuck at imitating the Olga Marie I know, and now here we are, trying to clean up the mess. And damn if it isn't a hot one. I could cry. Oh, mirror match! Now she's imitating me. Well, Trim, if you think you'd beat the real deal, you're sorely mistaken. Reines. I'm gonna focus my skills entirely on you. You said this was your mess, right? And clean it up yourself. I swear you're too damn lenient with me for your own good sometimes, brother. But I guess I can't blame you, seeing how adorable I am. Thanks, brother. Just this once I'll take you up on that. This is a good one. This one makes me smile. It feels complete. It's a complete story that is both relevant to the main plot, but provides characterization, but also ties in with their original, side material. That's the good stuff. All right. Here we are. We got the Caldea Battleground, too. It's been a while since we've seen that. Attack up, attack plus NP gain, and a bunch of stuff. Wow, you just got that all for free? Dang! That'd be cool if I wasn't just gonna do this, and 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 don't need that, don't need those. Goodbye! You're done. Bye. Yeah, big rip. How much was that? That's a lot. That's 500,000 damage right there. So, yeah. Thank you. Level 120, super buffed. You'll love it. You'll love to see it. Alright. Sounds good. Yeah, get back to your maid self. Lady Reines, welcome back, Tremau. You okay? I'm fine, it's nothing. I just never expected to run into my servant Karma here of all places. Wait, servant Karma? What are you talking about? Well, maybe it's not karma so much as a weakness to only pseudo-servants with their host's personality intact or... Wait, what? Maybe it's not karma so much as a weakness that only pseudo-servants with their host's personality intact are susceptible to. You know how servants don't retain memories of their past summonings, right? Exceptions to that rule aside, usually it's the person summoning the servant who feels bad about being forgotten. But for pseudo-servants, we're the ones who remember and have to deal with being forgotten. Obviously, the chances of running into someone we know are practically non-existent, since we're in a world entirely different from our own and all. So even if we do happen to run into someone we know, they end up being someone else entirely. So yeah, it's painful. Nothing I can't handle, but it still hurts. Maybe it's not all bad. Maybe this will help me better understand what it's like to be in your shoes. As a master, you go through this sort of thing all the time, right? So I should probably learn to appreciate this pain. I mean, it's not all pain. Sometimes you get a good gotcha roll and it feels good. Initiating reboot. Reboot complete. Whoa. I've been monitoring the situation. I'm so sorry, Lady Reines. Don't be. That was pretty much all my fault. I'm sorry, Tremau. At least it looks like the experiment worked. I can tell you and my spirit origin are working together better now. Yes, Lady Reines. I can confirm a 37% increase in spirit origin output. It'd be so funny if, like, whatever thing this buffs goes up by 37%. It won't, but it'd be funny. Looks like the simulation's fading away now that Tremau's back to normal. Come on, you two, let's get out of here. This latest caper really tuckered me out. And get some sleep. If Jason is something to go by, even normal servants can benefit from a good nap. As pseudo-servants, we no doubt need proper rest even more than they do. You make a pretty convincing case. Okay then, good night, brother. Good night, Reines. Just a moment, Elmaloy II. Oh, Lord Sima Yi. Worry not. Lady Reines is fast asleep now, so we can speak freely. There's something I wish to discuss with you, something that's been nagging at me. In fact, it's something I noticed you purposely shied away from. What are you talking about? The reason Tremau went haywire in the first place. She was making predictive calculations at a level she could not even properly verbalize, correct? Because we need to know more about the data Caldia possesses? Exactly. The volume in hydrology... Tremau calculated that data was a top priority, even if it meant she had to go haywire to process it. Of course, her efforts to do so ultimately proved to be for naught. I must say, this modern world has turned out to be much more enjoyable than I expected. Oh, and one more thing. You should come out of hiding once in a while, you cowardly excuse for a tactician. Your gift of women's clothing sent... What? Your gift of women's clothing sent to taunt me is the whole reason I ended up inhabiting a woman's body after all. Was that a real thing? Sima Yi women's clothing. Was that a real thing? Zhu Liang used women's clothing to humiliate Sima Yi. Whoa, really? That's a real thing? Trying to pull it up here. I'm looking here. I found a big thing about it. Where's the women's clothing? Where's the part with women's clothing? Okay. In order to defeat Sima Yi as soon as possible, Zhu Liang won Chang'an and other places for the Shu Han and gave Sima Yi a set of women's clothes in order to humiliate Sima Yi, so that Sima Yi was dazzled by anger and came to fight the Shu army. After Sima Yi received the women's clothing sent by Zhu Liang, although he was very angry on the surface, in fact he had guessed 7 or 8. What does that mean? He asked the envoy Zhu Liang about his diet, sleep, and work conditions. Okay, it's going in. Do we go more? Apparently, from what I'm reading, he did wear the dress at a point. He did wear them to taunt him. That's funny. That's interesting. This is a real good tie-in to that. Your gift of women's clothing sent to taunt me is the whole reason I end up inhabiting a woman's body after all. Tell it to someone who cares. Besides, I'm enjoying this modern world plenty myself. That face is scary. That's a scary face. Uh-huh. Did you just get Liang to rehash the time he sent you women's clothing to insult you as being weak for refusing to fight him? I sure did. It only makes sense he would respond to me no matter how deeply he may be lying dormant. Such is the nature of our relationship. Of course, I have my doubts as to whether he truly thought women were synonymous with weakness or not. At any rate, take care, Zhu Liang. I'm sure we will see each other again someday. That was a scary face. I didn't like that. I'd like to imagine that Zhu Liang is the one from Ya Boy Kongming. 100%. It's the same guy. Ooh. Oh, frick. That's really good. Yeah, that probably would have helped solve the issue of what happened in that last encounter. Yeah. Oh boy. Should have had that. That would have helped a lot. That would have helped a lot. Anyways, I'm going to call it here then, because we did about an hour's worth of content, and that is a good video on its own. Next time we come back, maybe I'll do another interlude. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Because I think, what day are we at? It is it's the 20th. Yeah, for sure. We still got a friggin' month to, a couple weeks to go. So, week and a half, really. So in that case, yeah, I'll do another interlude probably. I'll see you guys next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We'll see you then for that, guys. Ciao. Yo.